Welcome to the Black Lion Podcast. I am your host, Dom, and today we have a special guest. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. I'm Devonna.
We're happy to have you on the Black Lion Podcast. Can you tell the audience the name of your business and what was the process you went through starting your own fitness business?
Okay. Again, my name's Devonna. My business is called da.fitnessplug. I'm a personal trainer that offers obviously personal training, meal prep, and garden services. The process of starting it, that was such a long journey. My daughter, who was turning 2 soon, after I gave birth to her, I had to go to physical therapy because I had a pelvic bone injury that prevented me from walking. And for about half a year or so, it was some time. I struggled to walk. Like, I slept in my living room. I dragged myself up and down the steps, and I did not like the process of physical therapy. I didn't like how they treated me. It took too long. And when talking to my doctors, they didn't think I would even be seen by anybody for like at least until my baby was around like 10 months or 11 months. And so I did it myself. And so just all that time that I was home with my newborn, I practiced walking, and I got myself to a point where I could do it. And just giving birth took so much life from me. I lost a lot of weight. I didn't have any muscles really. I wouldn't say I was malnourished, but I looked pretty bad. And from that point, I started to incorporate the meal prep, trying to get myself to eat more, working out with my kids. And I decided to go into business for myself from there.
That's great. And I'm sorry you had to go through that with the doctors because they don't know no better. They just book smart. They not God smart. So
For sure. I agree with that 100%. I have 3 kids, and it took my 3rd child to break me. It was horrible.
What are 3 specific goals do you have for your business for 2023?
My goals for business this year are to stay active, and especially on social media. I think I'm always working out. I'm always spending time with my kids, but I'm not always showing the world that. And so I want to get into a space of just consistently doing that. My second thing is to try to stay focused on being community based. I think just being in business, we're also money hungry. So we try to go out to the counties, or we deal with the big corporations because they have the funds to support us. But when I decided to start this business, I knew I wanted to stay in the community and just help those around us, because health affects us the most. And so I want to try to give back in those areas, try to host some free events or things that I can get us out for. And the last thing is practicing what I preach. I'm very business driven. And so even when I'm at home, I'm at dinner, I'm like, I can make this video, I can do this. And I never get the time to just relax, just like I tell everybody else to. So I'm trying to get those 3 things intact for this year.
Well, you got the plan. You just got to put it into action.
Sure. That's the hardest part.
When you first started your journey and started your business, were your own family and friends supportive?
I think that's a great question. It's a little bit of both. I've had some people who reached out and they were like, yeah, you should do this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll do great. But then on the flip side, when it came time to actually do business, getting in the gym or the field itself, I didn't find a lot of my loved ones contributing to that party. And it's not always like a financial contribution, but sometimes it's as simple as just sharing a post. And I didn't find that everybody was open to do that, but I also don't take it personally. I think I consider those things to be separate. And so a business is a business. And it didn't mean that they didn't love me or support me, but I think certain things align with certain people.
Yeah. In most cases. If the audience wanted to buy your services, where could they find you at on social media?
You can find me on every social media platform at the Fitness Plug. So it's DA_fitness plug. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If there are any other streaming services that you know that I don't, let me know so I can sign up for it under those same usernames.
Yeah, I got you. And if anybody was looking to start their own fitness business, what advice would you give them?
Just go for it. I've thought about going into fitness for a very long time. It seemed like it was destined for me. And anybody I ever spoken to about it was pretty supportive for the most part. Like they would just say, just try it. And so after years of just contemplating, thinking about it, me actually doing it and getting in the field is what got me started. And so I recommend you just doing it.
That's good. How has COVID affected you, your family, and your business?
I think COVID was a good thing for me. I mean, obviously it sucked. It hurt a lot of people, and I'm so sorry for that. So I don't mean it in a bad way. But because my family got to stay home, we got to learn each other a lot more. We got to spend a lot of time together. I enjoyed it. I had a COVID baby. My baby was very smart, I think. I had a great time at home. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't have to go to work. It was perfect. And now that we're back out, I'm kind of more sad about that.
Right. The good energy that people had when they was staying at home. I feel you on that.
Yeah, it was no traffic, nothing. It was great.
Yeah. What are some things you would like to improve about your business overall?
Consistency is really important. Like right now, I think I'm kind of winging it when it comes to the videos, just being consistent, getting those out on a consistent time or a consistent day, whatever that looks like for the viewers, because I know they're looking for it. What else I want to improve on? I think being more open. Sometimes people reach out to me and I'm so used to everyone being rude these days. So especially like in my DMs on social media, a lot of you guys don't know me personally, but a lot of the men or sometimes women too, they'll jump right in my DMs. Oh, you're beautiful. Like, can I get with you? I'm like, yo, did you not see my post that said this isn't a personal page or that I'm not looking for that type of, business? And, I'm so used to like jumping like, you heard what I said. But I want to work on that, just get that situated. I can't think of anything else, but besides staying true to myself, I think that's a battle every day. Like I'm faced with controversy everywhere I go, and it is an active battle to choose me and always choose the right path or a path that I know I'm looking to go on.
I feel that. I feel that a lot. What things have you learned since starting your business?
A whole lot of things. I've worked out for a while, but I've recently got my nutrition certification, and I am in the process of, thank you. And I am in the process of receiving my personal training certification. And I think there's just so much that I didn't know. Like we kind of know stuff just being in the field. And so I think I had the hands-on experience, but just having the education behind it really helped. Just knowing our bones, what they're meant to do, our body is resilient. And a lot of people don't know its abilities. And so I think once we all learn that stuff, the health journey is key.
And can you tell the audience how your services work?
You mean like in a step-by-step?
Yeah.
Like if you elaborate?
Yeah, like a step-by-step. Like say if I'm gonna use I'm using my mom for instance. Say she wanted to use your services probably for like just fitness, the fitness part.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
If you are looking for a personal trainer or just to get in shape or in better health for whatever reason, you can contact me on any social media platform. From there, I will give you a health assessment, which we will determine together, like your needs. What do you actually think you need, which you can do on your own, what I'm here for. And so if you were just looking for like the personal training aspect of it, we can get you set up for there. I'm very easy to work with, very understanding. The clients choose a location. If you were just interested in meal prep as well, we can get those services started. Or you're just interested in gardening or starting your home garden, we can get those things situated too. So I'm contacted through any social media platform, and from there we'll get in contact and we'll set up a time and date.
That's great. What is your ultimate goal for your business?
My ultimate goal is to get the hood healthy and to keep us that way. I don't think I'm any better than anyone else. I think a lot of people tend to get money and they leave the hood. They think, oh, they can come back for us later. And I know when starting a business, that's not something I wanted to do. I want to build it here. I want to keep it here. I'm sure it can go other places. It'll grow and I'll expand. There's no doubt. But where I come from, we're the most disadvantaged. We have the least opportunities, the worst food. We're set up in the worst conditions. And sometimes roses still grow through the concrete.
We the target community.
For sure.
They put all the unhealthy food in front of the markets and stuff and put all the healthy stuff in the back.
Everything's a business though. There's a lot of things into that. And we can definitely talk about it all day. Because like nobody's ever gonna set things up for things to be better for you. You gotta do that. Like I always think about food stamps, for example. How come you can't buy garden seeds or food seeds or stamps? But I can buy chips and I can buy soda with it. You can't buy organic food with WIC. Why? Certain things to set up it doesn't make sense to me. So you gotta put, for your life, you have to sit in that driver's seat. You got to make those decisions, those chances. We got to get those things taken care of for us. And it's going to start here.
Yeah. Well, thank you for allowing me to interview you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Yep. You bring good energy. I like that.
Same. I will continue to spread the word. I think this podcast is dope. I appreciate you reaching out to me and having me here because this is my first opportunity to speak on a platform outside of my own. And so I hope you guys were interested. Reach out for more information.
Yep. All her links will be in the description below. And y'all be able to reach out to her.
Awesome.